Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The treatment for this is simple. Dana Telsey, more than anyone I know, owns the fabric of retail in America. The storied mile of Madison Avenue and Fifth Avenue, her heritage with a small shop called Bergdorf Goodman. And we're thrilled she could join us. After stopping at Macy's today, they were the first ones that said, let's put things on sale Friday. What did you observe today in the 2025 Macy's?
Couple things. First, thank you so much for having me, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving. What I saw at Macy's, it's a different type of Black Friday than it was in the past. The reason why? Crowds and traffic, the buzz doesn't kick up until later in the day. And that's for a lot of retailers. Macy's opens at 6 a.m., but others open later. What did I see at Macy's that was different? 40% newness. Labubu is the hottest thing out there.
Still hot.
There's a Pop Mart in-store shop at Macy's. The other things that are new and different at Macy's, different brands also. Whether it's cosmetics brands, they have a bunch of new cosmetics brands that are different. Whether it's also the engagement with newer brands like the Donna Karens of the world that are there, Rag & Bone that's there. It's been exciting to see the formation of it, but it's always promotional. And all the tracking we've done, we're not seeing a much different link between the level of promotions this year versus last year so far.
So, I mean, retail analysts like Dana Telsey, this is arguably the most important day of the year.
Super Bowl of the year for me.
Super Bowl of the year for Dana. And clients are calling her and texting her all day, what are you seeing? Because they know she's out at the stores and they want to know what she's seeing out there. How do you expect this holiday season to be? And just in terms of dollars for the retailers, are the retailers optimistic here?
I think they're cautiously optimistic. You really have a bifurcated consumer. I mean, that high end is spending. Yeah. Obviously, you've seen the benefits of the stock market, the wealth effect that Ed just talked about. On the low end, the pressure points, obviously prices have gone up. Retailers are striving to make sure that opening price point items stay as close as possible and no increases. But you are seeing consumers search for value, search for more promotions in order to drive conversion. And that's why what the theme of Holiday 25 is, newness and value. Offer something new, offer value, and you'll get conversion.
Ed Yardeni, one top strategist on Wall Street. Dana Telsey, top retail analyst on Wall Street. What do they have in common, Tom? C.J. Lawrence. What is it about that
You were
place?
at C.J. Lawrence.
I was at C.J. Lawrence.
I didn't know that.
See?
I loved it. I didn't like it there. It was an awesome place. Great people.
The best research on Wall Street
It
back
was
in the day.
like religion, folks.
Crazy.
Those of you younger don't understand this. You used to get things on paper. And there was that green ink of C.J. Lawrence, which had an authority like no one.
Dana, is there one category that is going to drive this year's sales, or is it more broadly based, do you think?
I think it's always about outerwear when it gets cold. It's about apparel. But you got some other new things out there. The Aura rings are very popular.
See, I told you, Lisa, you got to get the Aura rings.
Meta glasses are very popular.
Really?
And what about the Labubu dolls?
Oh, man.
For all ages and income levels.
In the time we've got left, I want you to talk about your heritage. Fifth Avenue's getting blown up. Prada bought a zillion square feet. You got the whole Louis Vuitton with the rebuild with the carriage out front.
Great.
And all that. You as a child standing in front of the Bergdorf Goodman windows, what was it like to be 4 and 5 years old? Nothing's changed, right? It's still the same
Bergdorf
magic.
looks still the same, but it's still the Aura. And having that snowflake above 57th Street with the Empire State Building in the background with different colors off the top, there's nothing in the world like it.
With troubled luxury, will we see mergers this year?
I don't know if you see mergers. I think you see more companies opening more of their own stores. You've seen some divestitures. You look at, obviously, Versace was sold to Prada. You've seen that. Let's see what happens with Giorgio Armani, given his passing.
I got to give you the same question I gave the wonderful Steve Sadov, who was with us in the last hour. What would you do with Gucci?
Oh, I think basically you need to bring Gucci back to its heritage and be able to update it and modernize it, whether different colors, different fabrics. You need to tell a communicative story virtually and visually and have brand ambassadors that everyone wants to follow.
Do we have enough stores, or are we still shrinking the footprint of stores in this country? Where are we in that?
Store footprint is basing out. We've already closed a lot of stores. If anything, stores may be smaller. There's new engagement, certainly with buy online, pick up in store, and their activations. You've seen it in luxury with the Christian Dior store that opened, with Hermes that opened, but you're even seeing it with other stores too. Check out Aritzia. It's a destination.
Well, that's how you pronounce that.
Aritzia.
I see
Lisa
that.
Mateo's all in on that, right?
Wow, I love their jeans. I just went shopping. I went to Soho with my daughter.
Well, what about puffer jackets? It is cold outside.
Yes.
Puffer jackets?
Wait, did
Tom,
the interview just get taken over?
Lisa Mateo's in charge.
think so.
love Aritzia.
Paul mentioned this the other day. Still, for the haves, it's Summit. What's it called? Summit Hills Mall.
Short Hills.
Short Hill Mall.
Yep.
In near Summit, New Jersey. Chestnut Hill Mall in Boston. Those Highland Park, whatever, in Dallas. Where are they in 10 years?
They're going to be even more curated. They're going to have more special brands, and they're going to have more food and activities because people are going to want to gather there.
That's what Jamie Dimon did. Listen to Dana Telsey, put food and activities at the JP Morgan building. You're single Best Buy here. We got to make some money.
I think you're still going to see TJX do well. I like Steve Madden also.
Steve Madden, please discuss that. He's
Brown
back?
suede boots. They're back. They also have a Kurt Geiger acquisition that's going to add to sales and margins. Very exciting for 2026 and beyond.
Did you get all that, Lisa? I saw you taking notes over there.
I am furiously.
Steve Madden, I mean, that's the up and the down, and all of a sudden Steve Madden's up again?
They're up again, and they're on trend.
Right.
See, I think being a retail analyst is the hardest one on Wall Street because, A, you have to be right about the stocks and the financial analysis, but you also have to be right on, like, fashion stuff. Who knows that? How do you do that?
Well, yeah, you got to pick the winners. Who's the small luxury brand that's up and coming right now? Who's executing best?
I mean, you're seeing some handbag brands like Goyard is still small and happening to do very well. There's some other small brands like Aimé Leon Dore that basically is doing some interesting things out there. Kith is opening more stores, and the collaboration between streetwear and luxury continues to be fascinating.
Streetwear and luxury.
Yes.
Streetwear and
Is that streetwear?
What do you
That's not
call it?
streetwear.
Newness?
Newness and innovation.
What in God's name is newness? Is that like pulling
something
spring
you
forward?
didn't have last year. Look what's happening on denim jeans with embellishment on denim jeans. And it's at all different price levels that it's appealing.
We now go to fashion correspondent for Surveillance Worldwide, Lisa Mateo. Are you buying the jeans, Lisa, that are like 7 inches wide? You mentioned Popeye. They look like Popeye jeans from 50 years ago.
You have to go with the wide. See, I have like the wide ones on because the skinny ones I told by my daughter, they are out. You can't do it. Mom, you're uncool. So yes, the wide.
Which is the boot this season? That's the way we always end the interview.
Brown suede tall shaft boot.
Okay.
There you go.
Boot to
You
have.
asked, Tom. You asked.
Is this James Chu? Are they the ones doing it?
I think you see a bunch of players doing it, but you have to have that style.
Brown. What happened with black? Brown is the new black. Seriously.
I like black, but I basically am different than others. But in fashion
Who
today, you've got
decided brown was this color?
It was last year when the fashion shows for winter
Like
came
at
out.
Milan or someplace?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming.
thank
Where do you
Thank
go
you.
next?
Oh, basically, I'm going to New Jersey to Garden State Plaza.
There we
you
go.
go.
Dana Telsey, the Telsey Advisory Group, and Joe Feldman. Big Box will do with Dana next time. And for your Black Friday shopping, have a safe and wonderful time.